want to look at this? Well, I share this with you. This is a graph. This shows party plan environments that said, this is me, I looked at about 6 to 8 different party plan companies. I did research on the web to determine who their visitors were to their corporate website. What was the demographic of the visitors?
And let's go. What do you think people are attracted to when they're attracted to your company? What are they attracted to? What's that first attraction? You know what? It is your product. It's also your corporate culture. I am telling you that your corporate culture is going to play such a huge part in why people are going to join you. When you think
that a strategy, a compensation strategy, really focuses on the good and intended behavior. It's the reward system. So I go back to the behaviors. You got to know what those are. We're going to get into those in a second. It's also a mechanism that gets people to get out of their comfort zone to do things that they wouldn't otherwise do naturally. How easy is it for somebody to stand up in front of a group of 5 or 10 people and demonstrate a product?
Not the leaders. And groups are defined as those people under me who have not yet become managers or leaders. So if Nancy's building her downline, then everybody under her, except for, whoops, I hit that button one too many times. Everybody under her, except Diane, is in her group. Okay, see, all these people are in her group. But then Diane comes along, and Diane builds her own group.
About 18% of direct selling startups are still in business 1 year after launch. Okay? Now, there are specific reasons for that. One of the specific reasons is that they just simply don't follow the formula. They don't follow the proven best practices that you have to follow in order to build a company right. You're already getting a leg up on that because you're here, you're showing an intention to learn, and you're going to learn the formula. You're going to learn what it needs to be done right.
First of all, though, before I get into the digital part of things, I'm just going to show you an example of some work we've done and try to make it as a segue. This is an example of some package design and logo design for a network marketing company bottle product. And the interesting thing is, this is the last segment of about 150 different designs that were done.
So yes, Spencer spoke yesterday about the 5 Ps. Well, we have 3 Ps. DSA, we protect, police, and promote the direct selling industry. When you and your companies do it right, there is no better business in the world as direct selling. It is a business that touches and enhances and uplifts the lives of millions and millions of people across the globe. It's an industry whose many products have become household names. And it is also an industry that has no equal in giving back to the community through the generosity and kindness of its salespeople and its corporate leaders.
No. With that, and you've got it in your notes, Einstein was asked the question, what's the most powerful force in the universe? And his answer, of all the things that Einstein could say, was compound interest. That, in his mind, was the most powerful force in the universe. And with respect to what we do within our business, we would sit back and I would say, the most powerful force in our industry is exponential growth. And I use the analogy of a hockey stick. Do we have any hockey players here in the audience or hockey aficionados? And you've got a hockey stick and we've got the blade, and then we start going up the handle. And exponential growth is we're going to have a period of time as we're putting in our systems and processes and getting things going. And we're hoping that at some point that we want to push as high up that hockey stick handle as we can. And it's a question of how high can we go before we catch our breath, and then we start looking at what do we need to reevaluate? Are there some inefficiencies, some things that we could do that we can now work across the blade and make the next push up the hockey stick handle?